Yo, there's gotta be some of the most bizarre shit I've heard in my entire life. Okay. Okay, no. Well, first, um, David Johnson was the RB16 in weeks 1 through 7 last year. So I mean, solid contributor on a good team, right? Then he gets hurt until week 15. Then he plays week 15 through 17. In weeks 15 through 17, off the dome, the top five running backs in fantasy were Alvin Kamara, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, David Montgomery, and David Johnson. He was the RB4 from weeks 15 through 17 in the fantasy playoffs. He had an 80+% snap share in 9 of 10 games while he played, okay? He was the definition of a workhorse. He probably won a couple leagues. However, we don't think of him this in the same way anymore. I don't know why, but we don't. This team, the other running backs on the team are Mark Ingram, who is 31, Rex Burkhead, who is 31, Philip Lindsay, who is 27, and David Johnson, who is a very young 29. I mean, I think I heard a stat. I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was. But I'm just bullshitting at this point probably. But I think I heard a stat that said he had less than 1,000 career carries in the NFL. Like, he's a young 29-year-old. And Philip Lindsay is a really young 27-year-old. But they're still not that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Philip Lindsay is the guy that's scaring you off, he weighs like 107 pounds. And David Johnson is still this like ideal size speed specimen, or he was at one point. Draft him. You know what I'm saying? Only time Lindsay has had a competent running back on his team was last year, and he got out touched by him by a lot, and that was Melvin Gordon. Right now, David Johnson is going as RB43, and I mean, despite the turmoil, the turmoil with the quarterback situation in Houston, I think that's way too late. I think I'll be drafting a lot of Brandon Cooks and a lot of David Johnson because these guys have been nothing but good when they're on the field. It's just situation has pegged them down, and I'm going to bet on the previous excellence of both these guys. So please draft David Johnson. Please draft Brandon Cooks. They're both the shit.